If you think a Land Cruiser should come with a V8 rumble and endless torque, the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser V8 is exactly the version you have in mind. Toyota is moving most markets to smaller turbo and hybrid engines. So think of this as our take on a modern Land Cruiser that keeps the classic V8 heart alive for the buyers who still want it. From the outside, the 2026 Land Cruiser V8 looks every bit the modern evolution of the legend. The stance is tall and square, with a bold grille, full LED headlights, and a flat, confident hood that lets you know this is not a crossover pretending to be tough. Chunky wheel arches house all-terrain tires on 18 or 20-inch alloys, and real ground clearance plus short overhangs give you proper approach and departure angles. Skid plates, roof rails, side steps, and a full-size spare on the back or under the rear round out the go-anywhere look. It is the kind of truck that looks just as natural in a city tower parking lot as it does coated in dust on a remote track. Inside, the Land Cruiser V8 balances utility and comfort. The cabin is wide and airy, with big windows and a high driving position that gives you a commanding view of the road and trail. The dash is clean and horizontal, with a large central touchscreen for navigation, media, and vehicle settings, plus a digital or part digital instrument cluster that shows off road data like pitch, roll, and 4x4 status. Toyota keeps physical knobs and switches for climate, volume, and low-range selection, so you can still operate everything with gloves on and dust in the air. Seats are designed for long days, not just short commutes. Up front, you get big, supportive buckets with available power adjustment, heating, and ventilation. In the second row, there is generous legroom and a reclining backrest, and the third row in 7-seat models is ideal for kids or smaller adults. Fold the third row, and you open up a large flat cargo area for luggage, camping gear, or recovery tools. In 5-seat markets, you get even more space and often a bigger underfloor storage area. Under the hood is where this version stands apart. Imagine a modernized 5.7-liter gasoline V8 or a 4.5-liter twin-turbo diesel V8, updated for emissions but still focused on low-end torque, smooth power delivery, and long-term durability. Power runs through a strong automatic transmission with 8 to 10 speeds, tuned for both highway cruising and controlled low-speed work. The result is effortless towing, easy passing even when loaded, and that deep, relaxed V8 character that Land Cruiser fans have loved for decades. The chassis is classic Land Cruiser. A ladder frame for strength, independent front suspension, a solid rear axle on heavy-duty models, and a full-time 4-wheel drive system with a 2-speed transfer case. You get a locking center differential, available rear diff lock, and Toyota's traction systems like ATRC, multi-terrain select, and crawl control. Together, they let you pick your way over rocks, sand, and mud in conditions where most SUVs simply stop. Proper approach, departure, and breakover angles plus real underbody protection mean you are not constantly worried about what is under the truck. On the road, the 2026 Land Cruiser V8 is more refined than its workhorse image suggests. The suspension and body mounting are tuned to soak up broken pavement and long highway sections with a calm, controlled ride. Sound insulation keeps wind and tire noise down so you can actually talk to passengers at speed, and the V8 settles into a quiet hum unless you really lean on it. Safety and driver assistance match modern expectations. Toyota Safety Sense brings adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, pre-collision braking, and road sign assist. Blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, front and rear parking sensors, and a 360-degree camera system make it much easier to place this big SUV in tight traffic and narrow trails. Pricing will depend heavily on market and spec, but a V8 Land Cruiser in 2026 would sit at the serious end of the segment. In rough US dollar terms, you would be looking at something in the $75,000 to $110,000 range depending on trim, engine, and how far you go with luxury and off-road packages. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser V8 is for people who still want their SUV to be a tool first and a luxury item second. Overlanders, remote area workers, big towing owners, and families who value durability and that classic V8 character over the latest trend. If you enjoyed this look at a V8-powered 2026 Land Cruiser, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Grand Cars, and tell us in the comments how you would use one. Long-distance touring rig, serious work truck, or the toughest family SUV on the block. Thanks for watching. Drive safe, explore further, and we'll see you in the next one.